documents
Sorry, ma'am.
are admitted.
We also applied to tender the annual report 2021 of Carnival Municipal Transport, known as KMT.
Okay. Mr. Janneh, please kindly look at the investment memorandum
Okay.
and please guide us whether this is a complete and a complete document. Registrar, can you please hand over to the witness?
Madam Chair.
Can you please
Yes.
look at the last page?
Last page is a balance sheet.
No, I'm asking whether is that a complete document?
Well, unless
Please have that document
unless you have
and give us a complete document
yeah, okay.
of that. Thank you. The annual report for the Canifing Municipal Transport for the year ending 2021 is hereby admitted in evidence as an exhibit and marked as LGC/KJ/KMC/005.
Answer to some places. Now, Mr. Janet, you were a board member of KMT.
Yes, I was.
In your capacity as acting CEO,
Yes.
and the previous board, going by your statement, you said the former board, that is the seventh line of the statement dated the 19th of August 2024, where you said the former board, sorry, the fifth line, the former board members include Aliu Sengo,
Yes, was the board chair,
Mamoudou Bah,
board member,
Bakari Singate,
general manager,
Yasin Sengo,
board secretary.
That's a lawyer.
Yes.
CEO Senabu Martin Sonko.
Was a corporate member, but not going by the document. CEO was not a board member. It's a 5-member board, so she was just corporate in.
So he's a
Corporate member.
Yes. Deputy CEO Kajali Janneh.
I replace her.
You were not there previously.
No. I was not there previously.
And Yamundao Jan, was she?
I'm the board member.
So Aliu Senghor was the board chair.
Board chair.
Bakari Singade, general manager.
Yeah. Others were
Replaced by Amadou Drame.
Drame, yeah.
Now you said the current board include J. Paul. J. Paul?
J. Paul, yes. This is what I was told, but I have no evidence of that. When after meeting the investigators, they gave me assignment to give some information regarding KMT. That's where I came to know that, well, the previous J. Paul is the current chair.
Yasin Senghor.
I think she still remain.
CEO Passet Sise.
Yes, it's a corporate member.
Councilor Momodo Suare.
There's also, I think, a board member.
And Aji Yamundao Jan.
Jan, she remain as a board member.
Who is she?
It's a board member since the inception.
Do you know her?
No, I don't. We do meet, but I don't know much. I don't know how much.
Come again?
I've once had meeting Twitter.
Now,
just like other board members.
But the current this board, you don't know how they are appointed, no?
No, according to the document, I think everything is spelled out in the document.
Yes.
That from the inception, when I accessed this, was it day before yesterday? I browsed over and realized that, well, the history of the whole thing, as it started with KMC enter into partnership with a company called No Fly.
No Fly.
Yes, No Fly. So, but then, which of course should take 15% of the sales, KMC 85. Right. But sometime along the way, No Fly could not meet its obligations, so finally pull out. So since then, the board was, trying to get partners. So they had meetings with series of interested investors, but sometime along the line they will pull out.
How are you?
As we speak,
go ahead.
They don't have any.
How are you remunerated, the board?
From the inception, through council resolutions, and also as part of KMC being the main shareholder, contribution started committing part of its contribution.
How much were you paid as board members?
Pardon?
How much were you paid as board members?
Board members 5,000. That's the sitting allowance.
How often do you sit?
Sittings monthly, but it depends on circumstances, because in some cases, one meetings will be held, 2 meetings will be held in the month, but hardly that happened. At times, meeting will be held. In case of end of this month, it might get to the mid part of the next month or so. But the records are there to show.
Yes, of course. The records are there to show. 5 million was transferred to KMT.
KMT, yes.
From council's
council, yes, as part of council's contribution. Like I said, council committed to contribute. In fact, the record, everything is in the records.
Yes.
So part of it as a startup, council contributed 5 million.
$5 million. But as we know, yes, go ahead.
Yes, that's it.
But as we know, the company haven't really kickstarted yet.
Well, it's
operations?
no, in terms of purchase of buses, operations, and so forth.
Do you know why?
I cannot say for certain, but I know.
You've been
No,
don't say you cannot say
no.
for certain. You have been a board member for 2 years.
Well, I said it here. I said the council do not have any partner, investment partner. No Fly was the one they started with due to certain reasons.
I'm just asking because you committed 5 million let me just hear me out. I'm just asking because you committed 5 million, which of course would be spent since 2020, is it 2020
2020
or thereabout. And after 2 years, I want to know the achievements, if any, or the status of the company to see whether it has achieved what its intended purpose is. If it is to come up with transportation, we would expect that would happen feasibility studies and due diligence naturally, of course, and that's how it should
I
operate.
think the biggest concern is
Sorry, Mr. Janneh.
yes.
Is it 2020 or 2019? I just want the records to be straight.
That is
because it is not 2020.
I think it started in 2019.
Thank you.
I think of course
Council
there.
said.
Yes, so we just want to know what successes, if any, and why, and what is hindering the achievement of its objectives, because it is public funds that are committed to this project. Is what I have seen is $5 million have been paid into it, and of course, this money probably would have been spent through your running costs. Your allowances would have been paid from this money. Is that not the case?
Yes, but
Go ahead.
well, I don't think I can say
much
about the
Why?
the project.
Why?
If you give me time, I will interact with the documents and give a solid response.
Yes.
Yes. Meanwhile, yes.
Yes.
Oh,
Sorry
yes.
to interrupt you,
Okay.
Mr. Janneh. Please provide us the pre-formation agreement with No Fly.
Somebody document. Okay.
It's not part of the bundle of documents that you have given to us.
Okay.
Thank you. Council, continue.
Sorry, say it again. What?
The pre-formation agreement. You have just told the commission that they had some negotiations with No Fly Company Limited.
Yes, sometime
yes, so there is an agreement to that effect. Is it correct?
Didn't I submit that? Among the document, I think an agreement.
It's not part of the documents that you submit, yeah.
Okay. Say it again.
It is the pre-formation agreement.
Pre-formation.
Yes, that's the title of the agreement. Now, can you also please write to provide us with, I'm taking this from your statement, the fixed asset register that you had as of the time you were acting CEO, and the establishment register, and the assessment records as at the time you serve as acting CEO. First, the establishment register that you worked on as an acting CEO. The establishment register, yes, that you were using as at the time you were CEO. The asset register as at the time you were acting CEO. And just to conclude, please provide for us the year ending 2021. Your capital expenditure was 1,147,564,373. Year ending 2020, your capital expenditure was 129,668,703.94. Please provide us. This is the capital expenditure. Please provide to this commission year ending 2020, 2021, and 2022, your actual revenue and your total expenditure.
Is this related to KMT?
No. General. Yes. Please. Thank you.
I have re-established a register here.
What? You have to establish
Can you repeat the items?
Yes, I said year ending 2020. I have quoted for you capital expenditure as of end 2020, which was at 129,668,703.94
Yeah, ending 2020.
2020.
Okay.
And that is capital expenditure. We want to see total expenditure. If you say capital expenditure, you have not included recurrent expenditure. So now your recurrent expenditure for the total expenditure in 2020, total expenditure in 2021, and revenues in 2020 and 2021. Now also provide us with how you split the shares, how you were able to, the documents showing the amicable settlement between KMT and Nofly, and how you distributed the shares and what was the cost involved.
Come again, madam.
I said, please provide information on the shares, on the split of the shares between KMT and Nofly and the cost involved, all the documentation thereof.
So, but this is not related to the
that is related to the KMT
expenditure
project. Yes,
this KMT.
Yes.
Okay.
Have you gotten that?
Yes.
Yes, please. Thank you. Council, is it time?
Yes, we don't have any questions for this witness. That will be all for the witness.
For now?
Yes.
Yes, okay. Mr. Janneh?
Yes.
Thank you so much. We have asked you to provide us with documents. Please kindly endeavor to provide the said documents by end of this week, that is on Friday. And we will call you back to get into details of some of these transactions. And on that note, we hereby discharge you, and we thank you so much for coming.
Thank you.
Yes, we may rise. It's already 1 o'clock.